Hey there, Tony Stewart, also known as Blessed Brother here,
Angie Stewart, blessed sister.
and we're here to give you guys a really cool subject. Continuing things that you can get done for less than 10 minutes. And before we get into that, two things. Number one, don't feel compelled to have to do them all.
Right.
Okay? Find the ones that resonate with you from what we're sharing and make that a part of your daily method of operation.
Absolutely.
But do not feel like you're any pressure to do all of them.
Right.
The second thing is that this is brought to you by blessedbrother.com. I've been hearing such great things about people who've gone on to blessedbrother.com and the value they've gotten there. So I highly encourage you to go there and find out if it's time for your breakthrough. So that being said, what's our topic today?
10 ways to improve your mind in 10 minutes or less.
Excellent, excellent. So let's dig right in. Number one.
Number one is listen to the classics.
Okay, what's that
You
about?
know your mom always told you they don't make things the way they used to. Well, there's validity in that. Go back through and listen to some classics, classic audiobooks, classic ebooks. There's websites that have those things available for free that you can just listen to classic audiobooks, classic ebooks, read them online, just to see how it used to be, how they used to write things. And there's a lot of depthness into the classics.
There it is. You know, there's books like Think and Grow Rich that amazingly enough are now part of the public domain because they've been around so long. But if you read them, you'll find this very, very appropriate and applicable to what's going on right now in today's world. So yeah, take less than 10 minutes a day and spend some time in the classics. You know, a lot of times the things you see around you, you may think, oh, this is new manna. But what has truly happened is someone's taken some old lessons and they brought them forward, and you can do the same thing. Number two.
Number two, take a break. We are so busy and consumed by life that sometimes we need to put ourselves on pause, stop for 10 minutes, take a break, renew your mind by just resting, not doing one thing. Just sit there and rest.
Some people do meditation and stuff like that. I'll tell you, one of the big challenges is the way our days are so busy and packed these days. When you take that break, you'll be almost tempted to fall into another one we mentioned earlier, which is take a nap. Because when you get still, you might find yourself out. But it's just a warning to you that your body is saying to you that you need to take it easy, take a rest. You know, athletes, you know, when they run, they don't just, I remember there's a book called The Power of Full Engagement. And what it was all about was taking the lessons from athletes and applying it to business. And what they said was, an athlete doesn't get on the track or the course and just run. No, they'll get out, they'll run, but then they'll take a time to stop. They'll take a time to rest and get their breath. And then they run hard again. And it's that taking that time. Stephen Covey talks about it as part of the 7 habits, sharpening your axe so that you can then be more effective as you move forward.
That's right.
All right, so number 3.
Start a life handbook.
A life handbook.
We do this.
Yeah. You know, Jim Rohn used to be a big proponent of having a journal. And for years I had a journal. I put stuff in there every day. And what I've done more recently, because I got tired of lugging the journal around, is I've started using tools like Evernote to capture thoughts. You know, nowadays with your phone, like I said yesterday, my phone, I'm like Thor has his hammer, I have my phone. So I have Evernote in there. I know the iPhone even has a native note-taking app on it. As of course OneNote, which is a Microsoft product. But I encourage you to use those things. Capture your thoughts, capture your feelings, capture those things that you'll go back on and you'll listen to and watch, and it'll help you. I'm telling you, it will serve you.
Absolutely. Things that you can use across devices too, if you're a digital type person.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things
and
that
you have to
can
lug
use.
around some book, you know, so it's cool.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Number 4, read a chapter.
Read.
Just one.
One chapter.
Take 10 minutes, read a chapter.
So many people, the last time they actually read something was when they were forced to back in school. And you can have such an edge in the marketplace if you're willing to just invest a chapter a day. You'd be surprised how fast you can get through books. You can add to your vocabulary, you can add to your knowledge base by simply being willing to invest a chapter a day. And let me give you a tactical on this. And some people don't like reading physical books. Now, of course, with your phone again, you can do things like Kindle and walk around with a book. But if you just don't like reading, period, you're more of an auditory person, there is audible.com. I encourage you to go there. Now, they do something a little different with their Audible app. You can literally set up a sleep timer by chapter. Say at the end of the chapter, stop. And every day you can go in there and listen to a chapter. You can put it on a higher speed. I'll do a lot of stuff at 1.5. You can listen to it a little faster, get through it in less than 10 minutes. There's that 10 minutes again. But have it be read to you, and that's the power of using an app like Audible.
Yes, it is
one chapter
awesome thing. I feel like I accomplished something, like just at least one chapter.
One chapter.
So good. Okay.
The
final one for today is learn a new word. I used to do this, and I must get back to it and stop allowing myself to be too busy to do this. But take 10 minutes out or less, learn a new word.
Yeah.
And it's not so much so that you can seem all pretentious and all that, but it's improving yourself. So when you are talking to people, meeting new people out in the marketplace, wherever, you can talk even stronger. You can have more confidence in what you're saying, and you can use a wider range in your vocabulary.
You know, it's so true too, because I've heard it said that when you increase your vocabulary, you open up worlds of new possibility to you, because you start seeing things and being able to articulate even within in a way that you couldn't do so before. So I'm excited about that. Yes, take the time to learn a new word a day. You'll be surprised where that gets you. And, you know, use it with others. It will encourage others to grow as you use those words and so forth. Something else, and I want to get a little serious right now about this. Two things, and I'll try not to get choked up when I share this. One of the things I noticed, and you might hear a lot about Alzheimer's and dementia and these types of things. One thing I've heard is that if you don't use it, you lose it. And I remember Angie's mom. She would do those crossword puzzles, and she, for her whole life, she was as sharp as a tack because she kept working with her mind. She kept working with her mind. So I'm not saying that this is a cure for Alzheimer's. I'm not saying it's a cure for dementia, but I do believe that there's something to be said for keeping your mind active. And these steps that we talked about today are tangible ways to keep your mind active. And we'll be sharing 5 more tomorrow. But I just want to place that in your brain, because you may think, what's the big deal of doing that? Well, it could have impacts to you for the quality of your life for the rest of your life. So that being said, again, go ahead, honey.
Do you have another one?
No, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the second thing I was going to say, is remember blessedbrother.com. If you're watching this on YouTube at richbrothertv.com, you can just click on the link under the video and check us out there. But by all means, let's get connected. Let's start working towards your goals and dreams, because life is to be gold, not sit. Not sit.
Not sit.
Have a blessed day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
God bless.